All right, let's lock in, baby boys and baby girls. If you haven't already been tapped in, okay, the homies got a little mini series going on. All right, this is the finale. Basically, there's only been 2. The first episode uploaded already. Lock in, okay? Right now, we're here to see our boys hide, okay? All I need, sweet baby Jesus, is for my boy Sam to not get screwed out here, okay? All I need is for Sam to just allow Ben to have some type of actual thought process here. Like if he can just speak out and get my boy Sam from doing anything stupid, we could win here, okay? That's all I'm saying. We actually could win here. I don't have hope. Okay, I have hope, bro. I have hope anything can happen. You gotta believe, bro. You gotta believe. You see them American flags flying back there, bro? You gotta believe. America. We're going downhill, man. We're going downhill. Oh, God.
Welcome to the New York Stock Exchange. We have come here to sell the home game on the stock market. And if I know anything about stocks, Sam, which I don't, that means we're gonna be billionaires.
Buy our meme coin.
Hello and welcome back to the second episode, and technically finale, of our 2-episode mini-season of hide and seek across New York City. Last episode, Adam and Amy were found in Forest Hills, Queens after hiding for a total time of 4 hours and 0 minutes. A strong score and one that's going to be tough to beat.
We literally,
Ben and I had exactly...
Like, I'm pretty sure that means that we pretty much just can't get caught because they finished right at the stopping point of the game, about 7 minutes left. So we pretty much just can't get caught, and we got to get bonus time cards.
1 hour to find a new hiding spot somewhere else in the city. We decided to head to Wall Street, the densest part of Manhattan, for what we hope is a nightmarish endgame. Now, Adam and Amy have exactly 4 hours to find us. If they can...
My immediate thought process here, I just want it to be out there. I don't like this because there's no other place in New York that looks like that. Like, all they have to do is get one picture and they're literally on the way to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no confusing it. It looks exactly this. Like, there's no confusing Wall Street.
The win is ours. Got it? Good. Here we go.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
It's 9:24, and in 10 seconds, the round will start, and there is a Long Island Railroad train to Grand Central in 10 minutes, and so we are going to be moving very quickly. And the round has started. We are going to ask if they are in our same borough. Queens.
That's a good one.
We considered very heavily asking if they were on the same landmass as us. The trouble is there are some weird islands that would have been left out of that, and we did not want to leave an opening for this.
Yeah, we didn't want a situation where if they were on one of those islands, it would take us ages to get there because we didn't think of it.
So if the answer to this is no, which frankly I very much think the answer
I didn't even know New York
We're
had those
expecting
other
no.
islands, to be
then
honest.
we're gonna go straight to Grand Central. If the answer is yes, I don't have any idea what we're going to do, but I know we'll figure it out together.
And it'll be fun, and it'll be in Queens, which is where we are.
That's so true. If they haven't left Queens, I would argue that they've made a mistake, but you
But
know,
who
they've
the hell are
done
we
it
to
in the
say?
past.
Yeah,
They
we
made
have.
many mistakes in the past. For instance,
Yeah,
down
we
on
have.
the wrong side of us.
True. That was a big mistake.
They are over in Queens, starting their thing.
In fact, we already got our first question.
Wait, can I guess what it's going to be, Sam?
Sure. Guess what it's going to be?
I bet they're gonna ask if we're in the same borough
Yes,
as
it's
them.
the same borough question.
I knew it.
So it's going to be a no, but we chose this location because we thought that they would ask this, and we're not in Queens.
I think that they're gonna be happy because that eliminates a lot of the map. But I think they might not actually.
No, hold on. Because if they don't get no zeroing in questions, but okay, this is what I'm not understanding, right? The map of New York is like a circle, oval, and then over here there's like this like leg coming off of it, right? They're over on this side in the leg, but Queens is like right over here in a compact area. So if they do maybe a mile thing or like a distance tracker, like they'll be able to knock out like 3 boroughs. You know what I'm saying? Like it's nothing.
Realize how far into other boroughs we could have gotten.
Because we got here with 2 minutes to spare.
Yeah, this was very, very narrow.
Aw.
Yeah, I think the strengths of this
She was getting a
location
little picture with
is
the
very
hamsters.
dense. lots of stations, lots of hiding spots, lots of potential end game little tricks.
Yeah.
Which
Picked a very busy spot here.
the biggest weakness of this location is probably
Finance bros.
the other weakness is there are very tall buildings. So if they ask for the photo of the tallest thing from the station, we are probably gonna have to send them a pretty tall building, and that might tell them a lot.
We should look at all the Wall Street station exits to try to find one.
That's a lot of exits,
you
ain't it?
can't see something that tall.
Yeah, basically we just want to find a tall building that is as generic as possible or not tall at all.
I agree.
Amy, as expected, they are not in the borough of Queens.
All right.
So we're gonna wanna go ahead and get on the Lear.
The leader.
Holy shit. I did not realize Queens was that big. Oh, and I totally had the map like completely turned the other way. Holy shit. Okay.
There's a double R, Adam. Please have some respect.
And we'll figure out what we do from there. All right, 6 minutes, no problem.
6 minutes, no problem.
To me, for a guy like me, that's no problem at all.
Yeah.
Here's a question that I have for you. Do we want to just go ahead and ask for a photo
Why did I
of
think the
tallest
map looked like
building
a
they can
cock?
see from their station? Because it's going to take them 10 minutes to answer, and we kind of have 10 minutes to kill as we take this train.
I guess we could get a vibe of like if it's.
Yeah, the vibe, it's easiest to get a vibe early on.
Yeah, because like the financial district is not where I would hide if I were them, but it's definitely like
Right.
one of the further places they could get.
Okay, hello, we've got our coffees, and now
So I guess slight addendum to the we need to find the best exit of the train station as quickly as possible plan, but we had to get coffee first.
we did have to get coffee
Yes,
first.
it's understandable.
We got our
Blue
coffee,
bottle?
so we're gonna go ahead and draw for that first question. Okay,
But
we got
why
our
is it
Bruno
not
bonus
blue?
Curse of the overflowing chalice.
I'm so
Of the
pissed.
overflowing chalice. For the next 3 questions, you may draw, not keep, an additional card when drawing from the hider deck.
And veto.
Oh, a veto is
This
huge.
is a good one.
But what if, I guess the veto, the tallest, would we want to veto tallest building?
Oh, maybe we do.
But then they just ask it again.
But for double,
I think maybe we do. I feel like we
I
want
think the veto basically gets us
A
an extra
free.
card because they're gonna ask it
Look,
again.
we got yelled at a lot for not using vetoes enough in Japan.
That's true. Okay, that's true.
I'm not gonna
just to
lie, I
prove
think
that we
veto-
like the veto, because I do think the veto, given that there's like one question we really don't want to get asked, I think the veto is
Yeah.
the way to go.
Every change in the world that they just ask it again.
But then we get 2 cards, and that's pretty good.
Yeah, I
give
like
it a
that.
shot.
I like that.
Am I pointing at it?
No. No. Oh, yep. Wait. Just here. You gotta stay. The key is you stay
I
still.
wanted to hold it up like the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
And I've done it.
Ah. She was petting the train's beard.
Buy my ticket. The next station.
You don't know where you put your ticket.
I'm sure it's in one of my big pockets.
As we take this journey, I think we should go ahead and ask for a photo just to sort of get a vibe.
We're asking tallest building both because it'll help us in the short game
Yeah.
and because it'll give us a vibrational sense of like,
I like tallest building visible from station. Let's go with that.
send,
Yeah, send it.
answer our questions.
Everybody, every friend group needs an Amy, dude. She just seems like she's so fucking
Okay,
cool.
well, we got the question that we were.
Mostly, it's the energy. The energy seems fire. Like, she just seems like she's just up to play. Like, she's just all smiles, you know what I'm saying? Down to do whatever. I fuck with that. This little nigga. That's what everybody does on the greats in New York. Did you guys know New York City runs on Steam? Sorry, I just thought I'd throw that out there.
Worried we were gonna get asked, but we did fortunately just get a veto.
So we play it?
I think we play. I,
mean,
think that's the question that we are most scared
We
of.
kept it for this reason, so.
Yeah, and they could ask it again, but then we get 2 cards. It'll be interesting to see if they just ask it again. Because honestly, like if they ask it again, we draw 2 cards off that. It's not catastrophic. It's just tells them more than we like.
Yeah,
I say we hit them with the veto.
let's do it. But let's do it at the end of the time.
Yep.
We need to maximize every minute. And hey, this way we get to keep enjoying our coffee.
I like that.
Don't send it yet.
No, I'm not. I'm just taking a picture.
Amy, I think it's time to reveal something to the audience.
Is it time
What?
to tell the audience our big secret?
It's time to tell them.
Oh
Our
fuck.
big secret? Okay.
Are they matching? Did they get
Big secret is
merch?
that we're style boys for life.
What the fuck?
This is a reference that almost no one's going to get.
Yeah, I argued that maybe we should just be wearing these and not do a big reveal, but I think for the 5 of you who are into this, this was a really
People are gonna love it. Amy, I have a second surprise. You ready?
Dude, team merch is crazy, dog.
You said that you needed one.
I do. Wow, this rocks.
I'm not gonna lie, that's actually so cool.
Because
Like, this is like this is like the second time now, but it feels so good when you like actually learn something about like a show. Like we start to get involved in like this. Like we just started reacting to Jet Lag, bro, and I don't know too many of their insider stuff, but it's dope knowing like, okay, we finished that, and now we know what like the jungle. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just like that. There were so many of these that we watched, and they had so many little insider things, and I was like, I don't know. I watched it out of order.
there she is, but also here she is, because the whole city is the same.
Well, they're on the move. It looks like they're heading towards Manhattan.
Well, makes sense.
I think their next step is to figure out, are we in Manhattan or are we in Brooklyn or the Bronx?
Yeah, but I guess they've already asked St. Borough.
They've already asked St. Borough, so it's going to be a little trickier. They could do like a north-south.
True. Yeah.
That could pretty cleanly tell them whether or not we're in Brooklyn. But actually, we would be south of them, so they might think we're in Brooklyn.
Speaking of numbers, metric.
Oh, yes. Good news. We have fixed all of the problems that all of you people have with us. We have made a metric
for sure.
version of hide and seek
I'll
that is
definitely
shipping
give you
from
the credit.
Europe, so you can get it for reasonable prices in Europe, and it is actually in metric.
Can we just stop creating metric? Like,
Is a kilometer.
I don't know. Go if you're European, if you're part of our European audience.
No one
Go ahead
knows.
and pick up the metric game. It's even better.
boo.
No.
And if you're American, get yourself a copy. It's even better. It's the same.
Except it has
Except it
wherever
has
the
metric.
kilometers are. Are they still coming towards us?
Well, they're just
It's
sort
still
of
the
arriving
same.
in Manhattan.
They're already in Manhattan?
Yeah.
They only started 26 minutes ago.
Yeah, I think they just sort of beeline for Manhattan as soon as they
makes
knew that we
sense.
weren't in Queens. I don't know what they're gonna do next.
We're fucked. If they get all the way to us that fast, I'm gonna cry.
Once we get off the train, we will analyze this photo.
Oh, they don't know.
It's called Jet Lag the game. It's like we're playing hide and seek across the city with our
Playing
friends.
hide and seek, we're trying to find our
We're trying to
friends.
find. They're not.
No,
in
they're
Queens.
not in Queens.
Okay, but that leaves a few options.
If you go on YouTube and search jet lag, you'll find it.
Okay.
Amy, I'd like to welcome you to Grand Central.
On God, I swear that's the first time. That is the first. I always wondered if it was like a science that they did to where they would never interact with that many people or like explain what was happening so that people wouldn't think that they were supposed to just always come up to them while they were filming. That's like the first. I feel like that's like one of the first times I've ever seen them like interact with somebody like that and explain what was actually happening.
Station. Amy, they have vetoed our question.
Our tallest building question.
My opinion is that we should strongly consider asking it again or asking a different question that would get us similar information.
You wanna go down the
Because why
stairs?
would they veto it?
Why would they veto it? If
they
it's
had
distinct?
something to hide.
Yes. Or if they're trying to like make us think they have something to hide. But ultimately, this costs one card, right?
Yes, but it would be, they would get to do 2 cards because it
would cost double.
Is there a different question that we prefer?
Our plan, once we got off the wonderful Long Island Railroad, anyway, was
Yeah.
to ask if we're on the same landmass, which is Manhattan,
Fuck,
which
that's
would cover
smart.
like, the whole borough of Manhattan
Yeah.
besides Roosevelt Island.
There's a
which is
landmass
technically somewhere they
question?
could be. Maybe we do that anyway,
Sure.
Shit.
and if it's right, we double back on our photo question.
Here's what I think we should do. Let's ask if they're on the same landmass as us, and then based on that, decide if we want to re-ask this.
Yeah.
Do you feel good about that?
Yeah, I think send that now, and then we'll talk about based on what answer.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Let me tell you something, and this is sort of really preliminary, but the picture that they sent of
the
the
thing.
card includes cobblestones,
Yeah.
and that is sort of a
No. shot. No shot. No. No, 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 no. Why did he crop the photo, dude?
Fide.
Why did he crop it?
It has a FIDI 5
Oh, we just got a text. Same landmass. Uh-oh. That was a good question.
That is a clever way of doing same borough, isn't it? Because we are not on the wonderful landmass of Long Island. We are, in fact, on the landmass of Manhattan.
Ben, this is not ideal.
So the answer is yes.
This is not ideal, Ben.
Answering their question, yes, we are on the same landmass. Damn,
Yeah, we're
I didn't
done.
even think about that.
We're
That's a
done,
good
bro.
one.
It's over.
That was clever. They're
We're
clever.
so
They're
done.
clever, those two. Okay, fortunately, we get to look at the top three and draw
Time
one.
bonus. Damn, two.
Okay.
Randomize.
I guess we'll take a random.
Yeah.
I like random.
I'd love a good curse, but we haven't seen a great one yet.
All right, how about let's start looking for a hiding spot maybe now that they're on the same island as us.
Yeah, we might have to kind of hurry up.
Although if they start coming here soon, that might be
Yeah,
a
we're
moot point.
screwed.
Yeah,
They're just
we
gonna
might
see him standing there.
We'll see.
My guess, I just want to put out my theory right now, which is that they're in lower Manhattan and they know that sending us a skyscraper would give it away. I'd like to put up that is my leading
This is
theory.
plausible to me as well.
They are on the same landmass as us.
This is absolutely land massive, in my opinion.
Love
also, while Adam does his art, check out where we are.
God, we're fucked. That's
The other
such a
thing I would
small
say that I love is this
option of
means they're,
places,
like,
bro.
not on Roosevelt Island,
Yeah.
not on Liberty Island or any of that bullshit.
Yeah, this makes it a lot simpler. Adam's updating the map.
Is there a train that goes to Liberty Island?
We've decided that, like, we'll cope with the consequence of the cards, but
Yeah.
I want to know what that dang building is.
I feel like there's a good chance we're going to regret it if we don't re-ask it, so let's
Yeah,
just
I just think that there's a chance in Manhattan that they're gonna send us a picture of this building and we could literally know what it is.
Yeah. While we wait for the answer, which will take 10 minutes, do we want to go south or north or like to a better hub? Or is Grand Central the best hub?
I mean, we could get the shuttle over to Times Square. That's more lines.
While we wait for their answer, let's shuttle over to Times Square just because that has the most connectivity.
And also because we love Times Square.
Well, that's not what I would say, but let's go there.
It's crazy how it's not as busy as I would expect it to be right now. Because it's like almost summertime. No, they're literally cooking. Oh, you got it downloaded, crazy? Let's go.
Fat pigeons.
I mean, it's fat pigeon season.
It is fat pigeon season. Oh my God, those are all fat. Those are some chompers. Oh my God. Okay, Ben, they went for it again. Tallest building.
Look, at least we get two. At least we get two off of that sucker.
I feel like now that they know it's Manhattan, it's less.
Yeah, because we're just gonna show them a pretty generic tall building.
Yeah, we spotted one coming out. that
Yeah,
we're pretty sure
we would think
like.
it is
So we
generic.
can take a picture from any of the station exits.
Yeah, there was one that we saw when we exited that we liked. I think it was this way.
Because, like, I think a lot of these feel too identifiable. Sam, from here, I think the tallest building is that one.
This one right here? Or that one? I think
No, that one is
Yeah,
taller.
that one.
And that one is very generic.
Yeah,
Like,
You got everything?
from this exit, that is the tallest building.
yeah.
Hold on, chat. I'll message you groceries.
All right, let me.
And I think it's pretty.
Lock
I think
in.
if we get a good angle on it, it could look like it's uptown.
It just depends on the
Yeah.
angle, huh?
Yeah, I think send that look.
Holy shit, that picture doesn't look anything like that
we're in
building.
Manhattan. But that could easily be near Times Square.
Could be anywhere.
It could be around Central Park. Here's one thing I worry about, Sam,
Yeah.
that I just realized. I
Yeah.
just remembered. Adam used to work right around here.
What?
And so I just am worried that Adam's evil finance background could come back to haunt us.
Careful, we're gonna get canceled.
No.
Yeah. Well, Sam, the good news is we do get 2 rewards off that
God
one.
damn
Ready,
it.
Ben?
Stock
Yeah.
Bros. those?
Let's get our rewards.
Come on,
Discard one,
please.
draw two.
We need a curse. We need a curse. We need a curse.
Time bonus.
Oh, we're getting, yeah, we're fucked.
Discard one, draw two.
Yeah, just discard the 2 in time bonus and draw 2.
Please, please, curse.
Oh, curse the impressionable consumer.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Curse
That's
of the
good.
impressionable consumer. Seekers must enter and gain admission, if applicable, to a location or buy a product that they saw an advertisement for before asking another question. The advertisement must be out in
It
the
just
world,
sucks 'cause they're
not
in
on a
New York.
seeker's
It's gonna
device,
be
and
hella
must be at least
advertisements.
100 feet from the product or location itself.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Seeker's next question is free, though. They could hit us with their tentacles.
And it's also New York. This is going to be easy, but.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big time bonus.
Yeah, 18 minutes.
See 18 minutes. That is the biggest time bonus.
This is the biggest time bonus. Nice. All right, and we get to keep both of these, so.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, let's keep looking for hiding spots.
We'll really start looking, but yeah.
Here we go. We're here in Times Square. We've just ridden end to end on the S line. One of the instances of the S line, anyway. There's a couple of them.
Welcome to Times Square.
We've received a picture. It looks like this. The two main things are obviously the building that's lit up that is most of it, but also in the lower left corner, this more ornate, older looking thing.
I am not convinced that that's a building. It might
What?
Adam thinks it might be a
be.
bridge
It also
because
might be the underside.
there are bridges like that around Grand Central where we just were.
Yeah. I mean, we need to just sort of chop Manhattan into the top and the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so they're gonna do
There
the
are a few
mile
ways
thing,
of
I
doing
bet.
this. I mean, a thermometer is the obvious way to do it.
Yes.
We could just go all the way down to Fide-Eye and do a 3-mile thermometer. You sort of take a guess.
Yeah. And then worst case, we just like
We just
hop
pop
on,
back up.
get an express right back up. Do we have any better options than that?
We
Also,
could go north if you prefer that. North gets us more towards the center of Manhattan, so maybe it's better.
but the bottom has more train lines we could take back up. Yeah, I mean, I guess if
Damn.
thermometer is the only way to do it. Yeah, because what's sort of like,
No, this is not
Are there
fair.
any
We need to
measurements
Amy,
that
bro.
could
We need to
help us well?
Amy, dog.
Sam,
Yes.
tell us about this church.
This church is called Trinity Wall Street. Apparently, its global property portfolio is worth $6 billion.
What?
Literally, this church is.
Damn.
And they also have one of the only cemeteries in Manhattan. Look at how old these are. That person died in 1798. And don't you dare Europeans be like, oh, my Starbucks is older than that. This is America. That's very old.
That is very old.
For this.
Hell yeah.
And they still got on jet
And
lag.
it's literally still standing. Like, that's what's even crazier. All the crazy shit that happens in New York. How?
They have more real. There are apartments smaller than their gravesite in Manhattan.
Yeah, that is true. Sam,
Do you think those bodies are still there? There's no way, right? There's no fucking way. That should them. No, there's no way.
I don't know where we're gonna hide, and they are figuring out where we are.
Yeah, let's go. We're getting distracted. Let's go.
Okay, we gotta focus up.
The rats have definitely eaten all the
It's
niggas.
up there. You want to go say hi to
100%.
Al?
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I think the obvious thing is a thermometer, so we should do a thermometer.
I think we should just do a thermometer. Let's just get the most express train south because the vibes are saying south to me.
And it's a draw too. This could
That
help us
will
get more
be,
curses,
I
chat.
believe. I mean, it would technically be the A, but I think we should do the 2-3 because it's right here. You have to walk a block wide for the A.
Okay, let's take the 2-3. So we're gonna start our 3-mile thermometer now.
I will text them that we are starting a 3-mile thermometer. Oh, thank you.
They're literally about to just be hot
As
as
the train was pulling
fuck.
in, there was a girl in the window who was smiling so big. And as she was getting off, she waved and she said, "Good luck." And we didn't get to talk to her, but if you're watching, you had amazing vibes. Your energy was as kind as I've ever seen, and I hope you're well.
Oh.
They're moving quick. I feel like our best chance is like a nice hefty end game. It's the Federal Reserve.
Ben, as you know, Jet Lag the Game is an educational show. So explain to us the role of the Federal Reserve.
We're gonna learn about the Federal Reserve. Here it is. 5% of the world's gold is like right underneath our feet right now. There's a giant gold vault, and they move the gold around from room to room so that different countries can pay each other. I don't know why they have to do that, but they do.
Yeah.
so that there's the economy.
And it's good that we have economy, right?
And it's good that we have the economy.
Yes.
Right? Is that woke? Okay, where are we going?
It just blows my mind
closing.
that
We really
stuff
keep
like that
getting
is just
distracted by
sitting in the middle of a city. Like,
touring. This is
just
basically
don't
the
understand
north
it.
end of our zone. So if we kind of just like curve to the right, I think
Yeah.
we'll kind of scope out the perimeter of our zone.
Are there any good pups?
There is
Sam, tell us about pups.
privately owned public spaces.
Yeah.
oh,
It's like a thing in Manhattan where some of these buildings are required to have public spaces.
The thing
And
is, like, they don't actually want people going in those public spaces. So sometimes they're kind of hard to find.
so there's one that we can
Wait,
check out that I
what?
believe is in our zone. It's called the Elevated Acre, Ben.
Okay.
And it'll just be
the
in our zone.
elevated acre?
walk this
Is
way.
that going to be like
I
a
do think
rooftop
that,
grassy
our best
area?
bet here is
Nah.
that we find a little hiding spot that is just really unintuitive.
And like you can't see much from.
Yeah. Is it clear what direction they're thermometering yet?
The next stop is 14th Street.
So we just need to get to Chambers Street. That'll be 3 miles.
Yeah.
Which is not very many stops. It's only 2 stops from now.
Yeah.
Okay, Ben, they're headed our way. Oh God.
Yeah, I figured.
Bro,
as
are
much.
you
Oh,
fucking
God.
kidding me?
That's not good.
No.
Because as soon as they finish that thermometer, they're gonna know that we are in. Look. We did not choose this place because it would be hard to find this area. We chose it because it would be hard to find us in this area.
Yeah, but like it's not gonna get us like 2 hours.
I don't know.
It's not going to get him
I
3.
know, it's not even. We need more than 2 hours now. We're only an hour and 10 minutes in.
Look at its face. We're only an hour and 10 minutes in. Yeah, they're catching us. It's over.
All right, welcome to Chambers Street, where we will be ending our thermometer.
Is there anything worth doing or any place worth going while we wait for an answer to our thermometer question?
Let's go outside just because we've been underground so much. Here's what I'll say. If the answer is warmer, then they're absolutely cooked. If the answer is colder, then
Then the oven is preheating,
yeah.
but they're cooked. Here we are in beautiful, the financial district.
Yeah.
This is where the money happens. I used to work here. And
Not
so
in
did you.
finance.
Not in finance, in lying. And I would walk around and I feel very out of place because I did still dress like this.
Okay, they're.
Lying. I respect it.
Where are they?
Oh, they are really not far, Ben. They are really not far.
Okay.
They're at Chambers Street.
Oh, Chambers Street. God damn. Okay. Just keep your eyes peeled for anywhere that is going to be hard to identify.
The problem with anywhere here is if they ask for like anything that gives away that we can see the river, they know we're on the river and then it's easy.
Really, the thing is, we just want to avoid being able to show them a building that they're going to be able to really easily spot.
Yeah, they got to get
Oh, wait,
inside
did you
somewhere,
answer?
maybe.
No, but we have
Do
like,
we want to randomize?
but wouldn't that just do another thermometer?
It would, but they might have to travel further.
Not a bad idea.
I'd say we should try it. It might just
Yeah.
get a shorter thermometer, in which case it wouldn't matter.
Let's give it a shot, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
How does that make
Should hit
sense?
Tell them randomize.
Because it's only the 3 mile, the short one, and then the last one is like a any distance type thing, right? Oh fuck.
Clock. Good big clock. Because time is of the essence.
So true.
In this game and in life, you know? Okay. They've randomized our question, which is a little weird because it's a thermometer.
Yeah, so the way that this is going to work is there are 3 thermometers available.
Oh, half mile. So if
3
they get
mile,
the
and
10 mile,
We
it's
initially did
crazy.
the 3 mile.
But now it can't be that. So if it lands on the 10 mile, then in order to use this, we would need to be 10 miles away from the point where we started, which we can't really do, which would be bad.
That would demand leaving Manhattan, which we know is not worth our while.
So
Oh my
we just need
God.
to randomly select between 2 options, and I have a
God,
dice here, so
please.
we're just gonna use the dice.
Oh my God,
Jamie, if this is
please.
a 1, 2, or 3, it's a half mile, and we're good. If it's a 4, 5, or 6, it's a 10 mile, and we're in pretty big trouble.
Oh my God,
And I'm
please,
just
please,
going to
please give me
emphasize
a
that whatever
5.
happens here, good or bad, is
Please
not
give me
really
a
my
5.
fault.
Yeah,
Please give me a
for sure.
5.
Well,
And that has nothing to do with me.
we're gonna have
Yes.
to just abandon this question, which means that they are going to get the cards.
Yeah. Which is annoying, but there's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, I think there's nothing we can do about it.
Is that the elevated acre?
It might be, actually. Should we go up?
Yeah, it looks like there's stairs over there. That
Yeah.
could be tricky. That could be
But
tricky.
there's also, like,
It's
Like
surrounded
there?
by buildings.
Just this little corner.
well, the benefit of this is that it restricts a lot of sight lines.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, let's go up here. They roll a 10 mile. Let's go.
Let's go. Oh, look. See, the randomize is good. The randomize is good.
They're saying they abandon it, so we actually still get to pull the cards.
Okay.
Well, let's go up here.
Please, please, 2 curses.
That's pretty. Look
Oh,
at that.
we need
Look at that
some
view.
time-saving curses,
I mean, the problem
bro.
with up here is all the tall buildings. Unless there's a sneaky little spot.
It's pretty nondescript.
Yeah. Okay, let's pull our cards and then evaluate this area a little bit more.
This is a pretty cool area. I'm not gonna lie.
Because we are sort of not in the center of the remaining area, it's actually a
No,
good
I'm
opportunity
not at
to
all
just
crazy.
use a radar.
To cut things in effectively half. 'cause
Yeah.
we're
What
at
do
the
you
bottom.
think?
A 5-mile radar should basically tell us if they're in the lower half of Manhattan or not, so I say we just hit that.
Yeah.
So we do get to draw cards off of that thermometer because they had to abandon
They
it.
abandoned it, yeah.
Pretty good.
Ready?
All right. Show us 2.
Ooh, another random. There we go, Ben. There we go. Time bonus back on side. We won't
Take
randomize, yeah.
the randomize. We've restocked our randomize.
Although they did just text asking a 5-mile radar, which upside, if they really thought we were in this area, they would ask like a 1-mile radar.
That's true. That's true because they're very close.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm cautiously optimistic.
Don't say that, Ben. I'm horrifically pessimistic. Should we we'll answer
Please.
5-mile and then pull that?
Yep.
Okay, ready?
All right. 2 more cards.
Big money, 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 big money. Time
A
bonus.
time? Oh, duplicate.
Oh, double randomize.
I like that.
Double 18-minute bonus.
Nah, dude.
Either way, I mean,
30 minutes?
that's the
Like,
one, right?
nah.
Yep. Look, our things are looking up for us. Okay. We got a good randomized play.
They are like 1 mile away.
They're like 1 mile away, but they don't know that.
I don't know that. Shall we explore this acre a little more?
Yeah. Let's keep looking for a good hiding spot.
All right.
Hey,
Yes.
as they say, it's a hit.
Oh, this is great.
We've got a hit on our hands.
I mean, pretty limited area now. I think, frankly, we just need to shop
Extremely
it again,
limited.
and the question is just what is the cheapest way to do that?
Yeah.
I frankly think it is just a 3-mile radar.
You know what I'll say?
What?
And I don't think we should act on this because it's not certain. I think it's safe to assume they only randomized us because we were getting warmer.
That's what I think as well. Do you want to do a 2-mile radar? You want to use our custom for a 2?
Oh.
I'm leaning as well towards using our custom for a 2. This goes out to Ben and Sam. We're wondering if we're within 2 miles of you.
I think we are.
I suspect we aren't because I think that if we were within 2 miles of Sam and Ben, we would be able to smell them.
Okay.
Okay. While we wait for him to answer, there's, I think, nothing useful we can do other than walk around and see if we happen to see that building.
Adam
least
wanted to
3?
wait patiently, but I'm bored.
I don't even think they're getting past 145, to be
There's a
honest.
little bit of something to be said about this in terms of the photo towards us, because I think they're going to think park, and I don't think that they're going to think that this area would have something like this.
Something like this, because this really does look like nature.
On the downside,
You can see
tallest
this.
building is definitely this.
And
And that
I
is
mean, there's
so-
gonna be easy to spawn.
yeah,
from
that's-
a ways
that
away.
shit
I
is
think
huge.
we really
Yeah.
need to try and block our sight line to any skyscraper.
I agree. I agree. They've done a custom radar.
Custom 2-mile radar.
Okay.
Ugh, that's not good.
Random, dude.
No, I don't love it.
Because that's definitely a hit, right?
It's for sure a hit. Yeah.
Oh. I think things might get a little tricky after that for them, though.
The good news is like it won't narrow it down.
They're
like,
gonna have to. They're gonna
yeah,
have to
it'll
call it
still
a
be
tentacle.
lot.
Like that's the only extra
Okay,
thing
well,
here.
I mean, just for the sake of argument, we theoretically have 2 randomizers right now.
Yeah. I mean, here, our hand, just for what it's worth.
It's not bad.
It's not
bad at all.
I think that we probably want to use duplicate on this time bonus in the end.
Well, it depends. Like, I think it could be useful for either.
I want to save the duplicate because we could draw a really good curse. We could, again, like we could turn it into an 18-minute time bonus. I don't think we want to use it on a randomize.
I mean, 2 miles from them includes like all of Soho, East Village, everything south. I take your point about not using the duplicate, in which case I feel like there's probably going to be a more devastating question to come.
I think you're probably right. I think a 2-mile radar is not that risky. I think there's still plenty of area. We let them know it's a hit.
I think so.
Tell them it's a hit. Oh boy. Another 2. Show us our cards. Curse of the Hidden Hangman.
Oh, Hangman's good. Oh,
Curse
Hangman's
of the
good.
Hidden Hangman. Before asking another question or boarding another form of transportation, seekers must beat the hider in a game of Hangman. To play, the hider chooses a 5-letter word. The game ends.
The only thing that sucks about this is this nigga Adam is a fucking genius. Like literally a fucking genius. This, oh God.
After either a correct guess or 7 wrong-letter guesses, the seekers cannot challenge the hider for 10 minutes after a loss. After 2 losses, the seekers must wait 10 more minutes, and then the curse is cleared.
Oh, but it's discard 2 cards.
It is discard 2 and
Time bonus.
the 3-minute bonus. I mean, look,
I feel like we take the curse. I think it'd be silly not to.
it's getting testy, Sam. It's getting testy.
You haven't hit us with an oy vey yet, Ben.
Oy vey.
I agree. It's a New York thing, right?
It's a Jewish thing. I'm the only one who's allowed to say it.
Okay.
Got a lot of buildings in New York that you have to look at.
So true.
Oh.
Hit.
It's a hit.
Oh man, that is tough.
Oh, it
stuff
hasn't
for
been
the
long at
boys.
all, and we're within. I'm gonna give them a little heart react because
Oh, boys. Oh, boys.
I mean,
Sorry.
I don't want to get ahead of myself. I don't want to have
There's no
clown
way
music
it takes
over me
them
for saying
3
this now, so
hours
we
to
don't win
find
the
them
end.
in
But
0.5
they were
miles
fools for thinking they stood
distance.
a chance against the Style Boys. I mean, we're just one of the greatest of all time.
It's true. Gosh, I really want to do the donkey roll because of how good I'm feeling, but we have to wait until we find them.
Okay, so generally speaking, the tallest, most built-up part of what we have left is like Fide-Eye, basically where we are. Because also captured in here is like the Village and Flatiron, which are a little bit higher, and there probably is at least one skyscraper that looks like that. But the safest guess would be that they are, in broadly speaking, this area. So here's what we're gonna do.
Why are they so fucking smart about this?
We were thinking of doing another radar, but we want to be a little more stylish.
Yeah, we're the Style Boys.
For life. We are currently closest of the 5 zoos and aquariums, debatably 6 in New York City. We are currently closest to the Central Park Zoo. We're about 4.01.
We're like just over 4 miles.
Just over 4 miles away from the Central Park Zoo.
But
we are
if you were really even like 0.1 miles south of us, you would be closer to the Prospect Park Zoo.
the Prospect Park Zoo, we are 4.2 miles away from.
Oh
so
my
this roughly
God.
cuts our remaining zone in half, and it cuts it in half right where we're standing. So once we have an answer to this, we'll have a direction to walk. So we're gonna ask them if their nearest zoo is also the Central Park Zoo, and while we wait for an answer, we might continue our little walk, even though the last
This is
one
actually
was not
this is actually low key. I'm not gonna lie. This is where the randomized comes into play.
even really get across the street. But can we shout out that we are filming this in a lower Manhattan under congestion pricing?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like, there's like no cars here. This is like, this, I used to dream of days like this. You want to continue our little walk?
Yeah, let's keep looking.
I was gonna
again,
say
it's
that,
like
bro.
all
Like,
we-
it looks like
all
there's
we really
nobody
need
in
to
New York
do
right now.
is like, weasel our way into a little corner where we can't see much. Sam, they have asked us if we share the same closest zoo.
Okay.
I mean, they're chomping in half. Are we closer to Prospect Park? Or
I have to imagine Prospect
we're
if they
closer to
ask
Prospect
this.
Park.
Ugh. Yeah, I don't love that.
Exactly.
See,
I
that's
wish
gonna
they
cut
did
into
this.
Just this zone.
You want to random?
I really, really wish they did this.
There's a good chance it hit something not useful.
Yeah, because this will confirm it as quite specifically the financial district.
and then I think they're gonna come here. I think this is as good of a time as any to use our random.
Probably. I mean, okay, do we want to use the duplicate?
I don't think we do. Because with the duplicate could be worth just a nice, clean 18 minutes. Or maybe we draw a really good curse, we can use it on that.
No, fair enough. Okay, let's play the randomize.
Yeah, play the randomize.
Because the duplicate,
All right, hit it.
I think they definitely do the duplicate because what the fuck is the point of 18 minutes, dude? What is 18 minutes gonna serve?
They've randomized.
These sickos exhaust me. Okay, so I need a random number, Jenny.
Yeah.
Okay, it is currently on 7 from a previous thing I was up to. I'm putting in 20 and then clicking generate. 3 stations name length.
That's maybe useful later.
Okay, I can send it. And ours is still Chambers, right? We're right outside.
Okay, so the randomized into station name length, which I actually think is good.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna like eliminate a bunch of stations, but it's not gonna
give them direction.
It's not gonna give them direction. So
Because it could be over here, a 6-letter word over here, or a 6-letter word over here.
Let's give them the answer and draw our card. Because I also think if we draw something we don't like, we can hit them with Curse of the Hidden Hangman right away.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Curse of the
that's
right
a
turn.
6 minute.
Oh my
Curse
god.
of the right turn.
Oh.
Curse of the right turn. For the next 40 minutes, the Seekers can only turn right at any street intersection.
Curse of the right turn.
That is huge.
Curse of the right turn could be quite strong.
And we could duplicate it.
Yeah, and I think we just save that until they get close to us. The fact of the matter is that Curse of the right turn is gonna be a huge problem for them here no matter what.
Because
no
there's
matter
so
where we
many
are.
intersections.
Well, I guess it's worth noting that there's like large chunks of the financial district where you can see like the big guys, you know?
Which is always worth keeping in mind. It's like they can't be anywhere here because you can see One World Trade Center from here.
Yeah, and like right over there, you can see the building whose name I'm forgetting, but she's really pretty, and the movie Enchanted ends on the top of it.
For sure. Okay.
So it's shorter.
Yeah. that's
Which is
not-
like almost all of them.
Yeah, it's not really helpful. Good use of randomize again. Got to give them credit for that.
Yeah. I'm
But they
proud of you
only
guys.
suspect them in this
I
area,
do
not
necessarily
like
wanna just
exactly
re-ask
where
our
type shit.
question.
Yeah, they
Given that it
have.
was not that strong to start with, I am interested in just playing more conservatively and doing a 1 mile radar.
This is fine to me.
Should we send
Do
that?
we want to do it? Yeah, I guess we do want to do it from here.
Do it from here. Would you send I mile radar?
I meant to say one. Well, it's Roman numerals. These guys know Roman numerals.
Let's
They're
keep going.
smart as hell.
Yeah.
I think if they start coming closer to us, we hit them with it.
Hell yeah. They're coming.
That might be rather soon, Ben, because they hit us with a 1 mile radar.
Oh!
Yeah, we're fucked.
Bastards. And we don't have any more weapons. Okay, that's not good.
No.
How many cards do we have in hand right now? Our hand will be full after we take this card. So maybe we do Curse the right turn on them before their next question.
I mean, for now, let's answer this and draw and see what we get.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, they are gonna like hearing that. Oh, they're gonna like that too much. Oh, they're gonna like that too much. Okay. Let's pull our card. 2 cards, keep 1.
Ooh, Gambler's Feet. Gambler's Feet is good.
Curse of the Gambler's Feet. For the next 40 minutes, Seekers must roll a die before they take any steps in any direction. They may take that many steps before rolling again.
Imagine
Counts
having to do
roll
that,
the die.
and
If
you
it's an
can't
even
make a
number,
fucking
this
right
curse
turn.
has no effect.
It's a classic.
Time bonus. We got to do Gambler's Feet.
Yeah, keep the Gambler's Feet.
Okay.
So we've got our curses that we want to play on them. If they start coming towards us, then we hit them with everything we got.
Amy, it's a hit.
And it's a hit.
So they're within 1 mile of us. Does that mean that we want to tentacle them?
Dude, that's the
I wouldn't
easiest
phrase
thing.
it that way.
Sure.
But I understand that the game forces your hand.
For sure.
I want to use the question that gives us the information that Tentacles gives us.
Sure.
Appropriately within the workplace.
Okay. Let's take a look at what
Should we
type of
tentacle
I
them?
want to use.
Jesus Christ. I mean, we talked about not calling it this, and then I wasn't on calls for a while, and I figured it would be resolved by the time I got back. And I guess you sickos just went with Tentacles here.
Okay.
Okay, so we're looking at our sort of tentacular smaller options. That's worse. We're looking at what the tentacles questions are. In medium, we've got museums, libraries, movie theaters, and hospitals at our disposal.
Okay, let's just take a look at what there are the most of.
Yeah, I'll look at hospitals. I know there's that one in the Village. Well,
fewer than you might think. There's
Towers.
quite a number of museums.
That's
So I like to
pretty
look at
good.
museums. Let's check movie theaters.
There's a good number of them here.
There's a good number.
And they've got a good distro.
There's a good distribution. So I
And
don't
then-
hate movie theater. I think for me, it's between movie theaters and museums.
Oh, it's 11:11. Make a wish.
I hope that we find. Oh.
Okay.
You
So they're
can
gonna
never
come towards us. We
disrespect
need
the
to get in
wish.
position soon.
You gotta hit the
There were a
11-11.
number of spots up in the elevated acre that we like, but we also like this little corner right under the highway.
Yep.
Because it's pretty hard to tell where we are, and we can't see much from down there.
And that's the key. Like specifically in New York City, where you have these really tall buildings, and anywhere else you have tall buildings.
So we're going to that
The
corner?
most tricky question for the hiders is tallest building visible from where you are.
Yeah.
So the thing that we like about this spot is that it restricts your sight line enough to the point where that the tallest bit of the building that we can see is not the top of the building. And it's the top of the building, but it's easiest for the seekers to find.
I do love this little corner.
So, you know, from here, you can't see much. Downside, they can see any of this.
Because this purple thing, the whole highway is painted this color.
And it is like intuitive to hide under the highway, I think.
Well, all they would have to
But
do
it
is just
might-
follow it,
I
right?
think it might take them a while to piece that together.
We are 3 hours into the game day, about 2 hours into their hiding
What if it
time,
like
is
used
that
to be a
right?
different color?
A little under. We're
A little under 2 hours, and look at the size
Oh, what'd you
of
get?
that map. I mean, you can hardly see it.
We are within 1 mile of them, Amy, which I think is even more reason to keep walking around looking for that building.
Yes.
I think we should be headed south.
Great.
Isn't that literally
I'm
the
thinking
building back
about
there?
How pretty much everywhere we've walked here, we've been able to see, if not One World Trade Center or the Woolworth Building. I remember what it's called, or the Woolworth Building. You can see like the other World Trade Center buildings or like these really tall skyscrapers. And like, it's possible that on one of those side street exits of the subway, that would be more like what you could see, but it's beginning to feel a little bit more like me, like the ornate
What did he just figure
looking
out,
building
Chad?
is probably top of an apartment building, and the taller building, which doesn't look skyscraper height, is like one of those newer builds in like
He
the
definitely
Lower
just figured
East
something
Side.
crazy out.
Adam's sending the sort of tentacle details.
You think we should walk north? I'm cool with that.
This is my suspicion. I don't want to
Because
turn.
there's so many tall buildings this way.
Every intersection we're at, we can see either that,
Yeah.
One World Trade, the Woolworth, like
Although
some big
it's
guy.
possible that they went off on a side street.
Yeah, but I mean, let's go to this one, Barclay Street.
No, there's so many tall things.
Yeah, like,
Okay, let's go north. I'm cool with walking north.
it's north time for the Style Boys.
And your colleagues have tentacled you, or us.
How rude.
Museum.
I agree.
What is the tentacle that they have used?
Museum. They're moving, seemingly on foot. Do we want to hit them with gambler's feet, or try to?
I think let's play Curse the Right Turn on them first. And-
Yeah, because
and
that's
then-
guaranteed. Whoa. Do we want to duplicate it, though?
You want to duplicate it?
I feel like it could get us 18 minutes. I think it might be worth it. I think it's a gamble, but
All right, I don't hate that. Let's do it right now. We're going to
Holy
duplicate Curse
shit.
the Right Turn.
there, you're bleeding.
Look where they're taking the picture.
Photo goes hard.
Look where they're taking the.
This is like your album cover.
Yeah, dude, that photo.
No, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I think they're fucking with us. I think they're fucking with us. This is not. They're fucking with us right now. They don't ever do shit like this in the other junks. They're fucking with us. I think they're showing like this was literally only to sell the game. There's no way. There's no fucking shot.
It's kind of fire. Although can
Doesn't it go
they
hard?
can kind of see.
Oh, shit.
You could fucking see everything, you idiot, and you would have thought of that. Yeah, nah, this is not real. This is not real. They think about it every other time, bro. They crouch down into little corners or like do the craziest. Nah, come on, bro. Come on.
Nah, whatever. We still don't have to have this be our spot. We've used our duplicate. The card we are discarding, I think, is Curse the Impressionable Consumer. We're just not going to use that.
Sending a photo with our potential hiding spot visible could have been.
It's fine. Maybe we should move because we've maybe exposed ourselves. I still like up there.
I don't hate it. It's fun.
It is fun.
Do you want to go at least wait up there?
Yeah,
It's kind of a nicer
let's go
spot
wait
to
up there.
It's a shame we didn't get as far as the World Trade Center. I have so many.
Oh. Amy, we have been hit with the curse of the right turn.
Now that we're walking uptown, since my current
Exactly.
suspicion is Lower East Side, we can just walk up for a while and then turn right. Like it's to the right.
Sure. Okay, well, we should be getting an answer on those tentacles any time now.
We did get tentacled. We need to answer that.
Closest museum. It's the France's Tavern Museum.
Oh, well, now that's the other way. France's Tavern Museum is like southern tip.
Okay.
So we're gonna take a right turn.
So we need to turn around, which means we need to turn right and then turn right again.
So the train lines that go down there, I'm not looking at the map of the other museums, but just assuming they're in the vicinity of that. Like the J and Z, I don't think are what they took. If they came from Penn Station, they almost certainly took the 2-3, which would have them getting off at Fulton Street or Wall Street. Wall Street is the closest to the Francis Tavern Museum.
Oh, they're circling, Ben.
Not good. Not
Bro,
good.
she literally clocked
look,
that in like 2 seconds.
Do we wanna?
How?
No, as in they're circling around blocks.
Oh well, good.
They are
But
so
they're
good at this
circling towards
game.
us, which is bad.
They are circling towards us in a
Do you
little
wanna increase the hurt a little bit?
I think let's go up here and then I feel like there's no better time to consider using Gambler's Feet than now. All right, do you want to roll for it, Ben?
Okay. Well, actually, first, let's draw our cards off the tentacles. Draw 4, keep 2.
Woo! Ready?
Yeah.
1. My hands are cold. 2. 3. 4. Suspense, Ben.
I want to see. Show me.
No!
Show me the cards. Show me the cards. Oh, good time bonus.
Yeah.
Curse the zoologist.
Curse of the Zoologist. Take a photo of a wild fish, bird, mammal, reptile, amphibian, or bug. The seekers must take a picture of the wild animal in the same category before asking another question.
They're in New
we're
York
not gonna
City.
hit anything great with that
It's
right
so
now.
easy.
Can we find a fish?
I mean, there's water. We could definitely get a bird.
Maybe a bug.
Maybe a bug.
But I mean, regardless, the other time bonuses are bad. So I feel like we should
Just take those.
Yeah.
Two. Yeah.
We know that their nearest subway stop is not Whitehall Street - South
All right,
Ferry
Amy, we're turning right again.
because of our amazingly useful question about the length of their station name.
Sure. You gotta respect they
I was just about to
used
say, how
the
does she know
cards
that?
well.
They used the cards well, and the point of that is that I don't like it.
Sure.
It is in fact me respecting their gameplay that I'm pissy and annoyed.
Okay.
What they're doing is so good.
I think it's time we turn up the hurt as they wander these streets.
If we can't win, at least we can make them suffer.
Okay. It is now time to play our Curse of the Gambler's Feet. Sam, would you like to roll for
No.
it? Okay.
No.
Which color?
That never goes right.
I'm gonna roll.
I don't want to be influencing the luck in any manner, Ben.
You
Look at
gotta
our
roll
deck.
red, baby.
I'm gonna roll the orange one. If it's an even number, the curse has no effect.
Please,
Okay.
please. I don't want to be here anymore. I think I want to cry. I want to cry about it.
All right, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We still got the Curse of the Right Turn on him, and we've got another one to play.
Yeah.
Well, okay. In the meantime, Sam, I think we should start looking for a bug.
Right
Turn
turn.
right.
So then we go up here and then we'll take a right turn. This will finally have us having gone what we would have done if we'd gone left.
Because you know what they say about sort of 3 rights.
It makes a left.
Yeah. I think we should do a pretty solid little search around Wall
For
Street.
now, I want to leave things be.
I wonder if they're on Broad Street. I'm vaguely recalling that Broad Street is cobbled, but I might just be making things up. I love to lie.
So now
Bro,
If we
what?
turn right, yes.
They would have been did better because they'd probably be cheating.
I think, yeah?
But regardless or not, they would still be doing better because right now we are failing our assholes off and it's pissing me the fuck off.
I think that, again, if we're like right here, like, I guess this building is kind of identifiable,
It's not 100% identifiable.
but it's also, what's nice is that it's not really clear we're like up here in the park.
No, it's not. So it might be the best option we have. Well, I think our theory, if we sat right here, if it was a photo towards us, it kind of looks like we're in a dense park.
Yeah.
And that is hopefully manipulative.
Well, the nice thing is that, like, on the map, this doesn't look like a park. If you go on Google Maps, like, it looks like it's gray. I mean, I don't know if there's anywhere else we can go where we just, like, straight up can't see
No, I don't think so.
skyscrapers.
I think this is a decent spot.
So I do think this is probably our spot.
Cross the bridge.
There's a bird.
Just run away.
No, that's a trash
Nope,
bag.
that's a trash bag. That's sort of, that's a like the local bird of New York.
Yeah. I don't know how far we want to go. Let's check their location.
They're closing in on us.
Okay, still not seeing the building, but not that
Oh my god, they're like right by it because I
I don't
remember
think so.
these red buildings. I mean, these red
wait,
stuffs.
maybe.
I'm just looking for ones that have different hats than the rest of their bodies. No.
No.
Oh yeah, they definitely are. They might. Oh, I think Endgame might actually be triggered. It's either triggered or about to be triggered.
I think this is our spot.
All right, Benjamin. They've made it.
We are in our final hiding spot. We've got our privately owned public spaces theory in place.
Yes.
That the good people or
they
probably the
don't
bad
come.
people who own this building were forced to make a public space, but they don't want people to come here, which kind of makes it the perfect hiding place.
Thank you, capitalists.
Thank you, capitalists.
Thank you, landlords. We love landlords.
We love landlords.
We love landlords.
Don't clip that. We've got some juicy time bonuses.
yeah.
Oh,
We
that's
need
why
them
you
to
weren't paying
bounce
rent,
around
huh?
for another hour and 20-something minutes with the current time bonuses we have, which is not out of the realm of possibility, but
We're gonna have to play these final curses smart, which is why it's time for me to start scrounging around for a bug.
yeah, but you
what?
can't
No, I
move from
know,
your
but
seat.
I can do this.
Ooh, watch out, dude.
Wait, I think this is a little snail.
Is it? Let me take a look. Is that just a rock?
No, it's a little snail, and there's a snail in there.
Here, show. Here, can you circle back in a way that I can?
See that gooey part?
Yeah,
There's a snail in there.
that is a snail. You're right. Wow, your scrounging worked pretty well, actually.
Thank you.
Wait, so snail is a snail a reptile?
Thank you.
No,
What, it's just a bug?
I think it's just a bug. Sam, I wrote this card, and I specifically included slugs and snails. as a
You
bug.
can do gifted
Bug?
subs
Okay,
or
ready? I did actually write
there
this.
should be like a little
Bug
like
in this
thing that
context
says like
refers to
donate
any
down at the
insect,
bottom, like a little
arachnid,
card.
Diplopoda, Chilopoda, or anything else that would be colloquially and commonly referred to as a bug. That's a bug.
I guess bug is probably a little trickier than bird.
Bug is definitely, because then they gotta go scrounging. Okay, we have played our Curse of the Zoologist. Now they've got to take a picture of a bug before they can ask us another question.
Okay, so this is our right
Oh my
turn
god,
here.
come on.
Yeah, up past the park.
Just don't even
Yeah.
turn. Just don't even turn. Just keep going
Do you
straight.
think this could be the
Amy?
what?
We have been sent the curse of the zoologist.
Flop.
We have to take a picture of a bug before we can ask another question.
Now
To
we're
me, this is okay, because I didn't want to ask a question right now.
and we'll just, if we see a bug, like I'll have my eyes out.
So we need to be having our eyes out for both the building and a bug.
I want to explore the idea that this could be the building.
What building?
This one. Look at these exterior
1, 2, 3,
buttresses.
4, 5, 6, 7. Is that enough?
Is
Yeah,
that
this is
enough?
interesting. I don't hate it.
Fuck.
I don't hate that.
Fuck.
Because yeah, like I mean, this is visible from that entrance, right? That we were just
She's
at.
so good,
Yeah.
bro.
Okay.
Let's.
Do you want to go this way and
Yeah,
take
let's
our
continue
right
the
up
way we
here?
were going.
Look at all those animals hanging out on that bench.
Are any of them a bug?
No.
No, they're different than that. Yeah, the Wall Street station, if I'm remembering correctly, is down this way. I mean, it's pretty good. You've got the You've got the different size thing. Oh, that's it. Come on. You got the different size thing up top.
I think that's it.
What?
That's got to be it. That's definitely.
What does that even
Wall
mean?
Street would be just a couple more blocks down the way we're going.
You want to walk down? Okay, let's walk down Wall Street Station.
She notices
It would
fucking
make sense if
everything.
this was your angle.
It's a
So
cheat
there's an
code, dog.
entrance.
It's a fucking
Yeah,
cheat
there's
code, and I don't like it.
entrances all Here.
I feel like I'm being
Oh, look at that
raped and
cobblestone.
robbed.
Yeah.
Look at that cobblestone.
We've seen her before.
You can't see it from
But what about there?
here. Well,
And I think we can't go there, but I could imagine.
I wonder
being
if you
able
can
to
see it from there. We can't go there. I agree that that's the building, so I think we're in good shape. I think now we have to focus on finding a bug
So we can ask more stuff.
so we can ask more stuff. We need to be looking for a bug. It has not been since I think the first season of Jet Lag the Game that I had to find a bug. I mean, it is quite cold out, so it is kind of not really
Damn, what is it?
buggy situation.
There's like a park around Trinity Church that might have bugs.
Bird. Plenty of birds. It was smart of them to go with bug instead of bird.
Yeah.
I'm putting our bug back. Sam has started playing the layover.
Well, people often ask us what we do when we're waiting around, to pass the time. And our podcast is so good, Ben, that I think we've always said, like, wow, that's like the thing that we all do to pass the time, right?
Basically, I mean, look, after a long day of talking to you and Adam, nothing helps me
No.
unwind.
Go away.
Listening
Next time.
to you and Adam on a podcast.
And yourself.
And myself.
Available exclusively on Nebula.
Give me another one.
Bugs.
We can walk back that way.
Yeah.
I'll
Here's
get
the
it after
thing. We
this.
need to kind of start to get a move on.
Yeah.
Here, there's dirt here.
Here's the thing. We're still in their zone.
Yeah,
So we should still just be looking for them while looking for bugs.
I know. Oh. Now that's lit.
Yeah.
Okay. We just need to look at a white surface and just
It's just not really bug season. Okay.
look. It's the defiant girl. Do you think there's a bug on her?
No.
We really need to find this bug, Amy.
Yeah, we need to find either one small bug or two normal-sized adults.
What?
Let's check out this trash.
Hey! Big One and say
like
with that
exactly where a bug would love to hang
1337. Shout out to you, baby. Thank you
could
so
go to
much
a
for that
party.
tip.
Yeah. There's one right to the left.
What you got for us, gang?
Well,
Not great.
how could there not be a bug down there? How can we really not find a single bug?
I don't know. Sometimes I think your ass is cursed.
Okay, so the Curse of the Right
Ass?
Turn is just about expired. Of course, as you know, we duplicated it, so we have another one. But we can't play it until they clear the current curse, the bug thing. But as soon as they clear the bug thing, boom. I don't know how long that's going to take them. I mean, they definitely need to ask more questions, because I don't think they're going to find us. With just the museum thing. Go ahead and find that bug, Adam and Amy.
Oh, that's a bug. That's a bug, but we can't. It's flying away. God damn it.
Why can't they just trust us?
Damn! Big Bernice here with another 13. What is going on? Slow it down, slow it down. Thank you for the love. Jade's acoustic visualizers and her makeup looks with Naomi. Say less, gang. Say less. We on it.
About the bug. We've seen them.
We have to get a clear picture.
Yeah, I know.
This is dirt. There's got to be a bug.
The city is literally like
Let's get.
made of cockroaches, and yet we can't find a bug.
Trying to find my worm at this point. Jesus Christ.
How could there not be a bug in here?
Hi, I've got a weird question. I'm looking for any bug. Have you seen bugs around here? at all. This isn't a health department scam. Yeah. We're poking around. I just want to see if you're like, oh, well, I saw a bunch of ants the other day. Yeah, thank you.
Well, they still
That
haven't
was
cleared
definitely a
the
crazy question.
first of the zoologist. It seems that they are still looking for a bug. I mean, they are in like maybe one of the worst places in the world to look for a bug.
Yeah, but like still, like there's got to be like ants and stuff, right?
Guess.
I don't know. 2 hours ago, I was not
It was
liking
looking bleak.
Yeah.
But that's the thing about these games is you just never
how
know.
the Jets.
You pull the right cards, you play them at the right time. It can really save you.
Yeah.
I'm feeling pretty. Well,
Jet-lagged?
I'm not even gonna say that I'm feeling good. I'm feeling normal.
Say
I'm feeling
jet-lagged.
nothing. I feel nothing.
My hopes are trending in an upward direction.
How very financial district of you.
Yeah.
You're feeling bullish.
I'm feeling just a
Feeling
hint
like your
of
mom. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
So this is sort of like,
Oh,
this
wow.
is what loses it for us.
There's like
I'm
literally
gonna be
no
pissed
grass.
off. And I guess I have to applaud the Department of Sanitation.
Where's the area that has the most green space?
I think up by the church.
I unfortunately think that might be a cemetery.
It is. But you're allowed in. I think Alexander Hamilton's buried there. Think there's bugs in his damn
Alexander
coffin?
Hamilton?
I'll grave rob. I'm ready.
How are they doing? They found a
How
bug?
does that work?
No.
They haven't texted us yet. They're still at park. They're in the park, so they definitely.
That's a cemetery.
Why don't you can't search through a cemetery?
Look, sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. If you gotta exhume a few bodies to win jet lag the game,
You're not allowed to do that.
You should
It's in the
never
rules.
be allowed
You're
to
not
do
allowed
that.
to break laws. That's breaking a law.
we actually didn't put that in the home game rule book. Ooh, they
Oh, I
really
mean, that's
gotta
good,
hurry
because
up.
we're definitely
Once
breaking
they
some
find
laws
this
when we
bug,
play, Chad.
I mean,
they still gotta get over here, and they have to figure out where we are.
Yeah.
And it's not like we're in a super obvious spot. we
no,
think.
like they've got the map small, but they don't even have a photo of us.
Yeah.
It's looking tough for you guys.
I don't know.
It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close.
Yeah, I don't think we can go in there and look for bugs, dude. We need to just find more dirt and keep digging. That's kind of my opinion currently. I'm gonna go insane.
I'm just scared,
Yeah.
man.
All right, they've hit 3 hours, Amy.
I'm gonna throw up.
They've hit 3
It's like, I
hours.
feel like
This
they're
is
just
without
baiting
any
us,
time
bro.
bonuses they might have.
Oh, that's, is that a roach?
That's a roach.
That's a cockroach. It's a f***ing cockroach. Oh my God.
Damn!
Okay.
Send him a question. Send him a question.
On the
I want a picture
stoop of a hotel? Nah.
want a picture
Where's
of
the
where this
doorman?
stupid are.
Fire that nigga.
I want.
Fire that nigga right now.
Picture of the tallest thing they can see, I think. The tallest structure they can see.
Great.
Oh, they've got a bug. Oh, photo tallest thing you can see.
Okay.
We knew this was coming.
Well, first, let's go ahead and hit them with the next right turn curse. Slow them down best we can. And then we'll send them.
Never been happier to see a cockroach in my life. But let me be clear. What I'm feeling is not joy.
I haven't
It's
seen
not
this
even
building
relief.
yet
No, it's
in their
complete
like
panic.
background.
It's total
So
panic.
I don't know if they know
combined
where
with,
this
like,
is.
A little bit less absolute disgust than before, which, to be fair, is not usually what a cockroach
Unfortunately, it
inspires.
is going to take them 10 minutes to answer. So, well, they have duplicated their right turn, Chris.
Okay. Well, let's start getting ourselves turned around while we wait for their little picture.
And I just want to say, I know the commenters
Oh
are
my
going to be
God.
like, jet lag is so
Is that it?
scripted. They were going to find him too fast, so they faked not being able to find a bug. God, I wish.
Let me tell you
On God, that's exactly what happened.
this, reader.
God, I wish that we had faked that.
So we need like 25 more minutes.
It's gonna be really tight. Okay, well, let's take our photo.
All right, Ben.
Got it?
It only has to have like the first 4 inches or some shit, right? They be sending so much of the
They
picture, I
just
think.
take long enough. Okay, we sent them the photo, the tallest thing we could see. That might be enough for them to pin us down. But we get to draw
Let's do it.
perhaps our very last card.
Come on. Oh, this is...
Look, 3 more minutes.
3 more minutes could make the difference.
It could, but this is literally the least valuable part.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a picture. Okay, it's a pretty distinct looking. Is that the same building? No.
Maybe that's that other side of it, but I don't think
Pretty
so.
distinct. I would think we could find that.
I hope.
No, that we can't do.
Yeah, because that won't.
We gotta go further. Okay. What do we want to ask now? We could do like a half-mile radar here or like a quarter-mile radar.
Oh, that's smart.
I want to like maybe just narrow down the area.
I don't
What
know.
do you think about a half-mile radar from where we are right now?
My only concern is I don't want to give them the opportunity to win it on time bonuses, but I do think thinning it out, giving us a smaller place to search is going to
Do
save
a
us
quarter-mile
more time.
radar from here. Quarter-mile radar. I'm doing quarter-mile radar.
Okay.
Because then we have
So
3 points.
But then they
we
can.
know.
But then they know if all they have to do is just
Yeah,
keep
I'm trying to
going about
look,
0.5.
like,
Because if they just keep
on the
walking about
satellite map.
0.5, and then they would have called it.
There.
Yeah.
Do you want to just head over there?
Yeah.
Oh, or it could be this or that. I think I like the ones down near the water. Assuming that their station is Wall Street,
Yeah.
which we think it is, yeah, they could be like down at the water, just barely.
Damn.
So that was Jim Crane.
Well, how
right
the fuck?
there.
Wow. Cool.
We're not gonna blur him. That guy, we're not blurring. We're showing that that was Jim Cramer. Okay, so that quarter-mile was a miss, which I actually think might be good. It's kind of hard to tell,
Okay.
but let me see if I can block that out.
Could it be that?
Oh my God.
Could it be that?
It's like sometimes I just be wanting to cry for real.
I mean,
No, I don't think so. Oh, wait. I think it is that.
yeah.
That's it. Yeah. That's it. Okay, then that means they're over there.
Okay, but we gotta take right turns. This thing is not big. I think we can loop this little building, right?
Yeah, we can loop it. Good building spotting, Amy. That is it, for
Thank
sure.
you. I could hit him with a light jog right now.
Okay, yeah.
You're much faster than me, so I don't want to say stuff like run.
God damn it.
Oh, fuck. I hate running.
Yeah, here we go. You know what I actually think it threw me off? It looks so much more blue,
Yeah,
which actually, to me, indicates that they are on the other side of it because I think it's reflecting the water. Do you want to
Yeah.
ask for a photo of that?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Reflecting the water? What do you mean?
yeah, I want to see how close to the building they are.
But no, yeah, we need to overshoot so that we can do
Yeah,
a
that's the
full
building.
loop around it.
We need to get, yeah, over there and then back.
Yeah.
I'm fine when we kick him in the shins.
Yeah, well, it's what I would do. So I think don't cross.
No.
Unless they're behind
No.
that and they shot up.
They're about to walk right past the
No, but they
staircase.
wouldn't be close. They wouldn't be lined up enough. Okay, yeah, see?
So yeah,
This side is the same.
we're on the side, so we can just rip a circle on this thing.
But it's possible they're on this side. Like maybe they're over there and it's hard to get there by only making right.
Yeah, maybe they're
They did that
up.
on purpose.
Although I
Maybe
guess
they're up.
they are at a wider angle than this.
Let's just take a really good look over there before we turn. Okay.
Like they could be in Vietnam Veterans Plaza.
They could be over there, right? Like, are they over there in those bushes?
If they're in this plaza, that would be like a really good match for this angle.
Okay.
I also think there's a risk that they're on elevated acre oasis like garden rooftop.
Oh, I bet you anything that that's where they f***ing are.
God
we can only
damn
get
it,
there.
man.
How do you get there?
Well,
I've heard of that place. That's where they are. That's where they
I
are.
think, well, technically we'd have to pop a Yui, but that's 2 rights, right? Right, because the entrance is right here. There's no way we can get to that turning right.
What we need to do is we need to go out there, up. We need to go all the way around, and then we need to do a Yui. We need to turn and then turn, I think.
Can we get there from inside the building? Inside the building, the right turn thing doesn't apply, right? That's just about streets? Because we can just go in and ask someone.
Okay. Yeah, there's trees. I think that they're on the rooftop.
Damn it,
Excuse me.
bro.
How do you get up to the rooftop garden thing?
Fuck critical thinking,
where?
dude. It's too smart.
Okay,
Yes,
great.
later? Okay.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yep. This is a right.
They literally
I
just
love
cheated.
the escalators being shut.
They literally just cheated.
Really making us earn it. Where are they sick?
Well, they
Where
can't
are
go
you
left.
guys? Marco,
There it is.
I am going to kill you. I hate you. This is a fun game. Everyone should buy it.
Oh my God, we won. Oh my God, wait, we won. Because of the extra time. Oh my God, wait.
Hello.
What have we
found
done?
you. What?
What did we do?
I don't know.
Well,
Why are there
Hey,
no
guys,
bugs
how
in
much
New
time
York
bonus
City?
did you have?
well,
36
you guys
minutes of
got
time
us.
bonus,
What was
plus
the-
6 minutes.
You got us 57 minutes of time bonuses by asking so many questions.
Quarter-mile radar.
Miss.
It's a miss.
Okay.
2 more cards. We need 8 minutes. Come on. Hey, that's the game, Ben.
I think that might do it.
That brings us to the time we needed.
There's no fucking way. There's no fucking shot, nigga. There's no way. We just got no way, nigga.
Let's go.
Congratulations, Ben. We've done it. Back-to-back hide-and-seek champion.
Oh my God. Yes. Yes. All we needed was Ben, bro. All we needed was that nigga Ben, man. All we needed was Ben, bro.
Which is, in fact, enough. I'm afraid.
Uh-oh.
That's tough stuff.
I do really like the outfits, though.
Yeah, thank you.
That was a bit
You're
of a
my enemy.
surprise.
I hate you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're nice outfits.
Thank you.
Give us our
So
trophy.
we're pretty angry.
Yeah, sort of it like everything.
Our deal is that we're mad, but we nonetheless are obligated to congratulate you on winning
Congratulate?
this special one-off episode of Jet Lag the Game.
You won fairly, and we're not going to be.
Now, because this is not an actual season of Jet Lag the Game, you do not get a luxurious virtual trophy.
What?
Amy, do you want to tell them what they've won?
You get something even better.
Whoa.
You get your very own copy of Jet Lag the Game, the home game.
Oh my God. I've always wanted
You've
this.
proven that you're very good at it.
motherfuckers.
So now you can play this with other people who aren't us.
This actually has more monetary value than any prize we've ever given.
This is so true.
Surely this doesn't include like a hider book and a seeker book and 2 rule books and card. Oh my God. Oh, it
has
includes
all
all
those
of that. Whoa.
This is all the stuff it comes with. Show it, everybody.
You know,
Whoa!
you know what?
Please,
But
OJ.
you know what it also comes with?
What's that?
Our love and appreciation if you purchase it.
And for the first time ever, we love and appreciate.
How are they
your
gonna
VMs.
transfer the love?
Yes, we have.
Am I just supposed to feel it, or are they gonna like
the shipping
touch my
issue
package with their
shipping
cock?
to Europe, and now you can get shipped to most parts of Europe for a normal-ish price.
Unless-
And it comes in metric. We designed this game so it can be played theoretically anywhere in the world, pretty much. You could play it in a major city like New York. You could play it in a smaller city. You could play it over a whole state or a whole country. It could be played sort of theoretically anywhere where
Outer
there's public
space.
transit.
In a box with
it
a
would
box.
be difficult, yes.
Well, I
Makes
had a
sense.
grand old time.
Yeah. How are you feeling? No.
No,
That's-
you
we're
don't
not
get
allowed to do that.
you don't get to say how you're feeling. You know how I'm feeling? Like I would love to have a copy of Jet Lag the Game, the game. In conclusion, consider purchasing this product.
I love these niggas, man.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to Nebula, man. That's so cheap.